Hi there, my name is Alex. I'm a personal nutrition and nutrition coach. Today I'm going to talk about a different thing. I'm not going to talk about fitness. I'm going to talk about one thing that happened recently, about a month by now, about Lizzo Sadly. So she's a singer, famous singer. She has almost 10 million followers in Instagram, and she promotes body positivity. So she's been like all about this since she started her career because she's overweight. So she keeps sharing these kind of things, positive, for you to feel confident for yourself. But in recent times, what happens, like, she gets a lot of criticism because she starts drinking detox shakers. So people feel very upset at her because she's kind of promoting dieting. So what happened, she had, like, apparently in November, she had digestion problems because of excessive drinking, etc. So she wanted to reset her stomach, so she started doing it. That's what she explained. But the thing is, like, I understand why people start criticizing her, because with Adele, a few months ago, this happened the same. She lose weight. For people, it was all of a sudden because she don't show track of her process. But the thing is, like, people get used to see this person promotes this body positivity, and then they start losing weight. And what happens for the followers that are like obese and overweight as well, they will feel more confident because they have someone to rely as a star that is doing what some of them dream of it, and keep that positivity of it and looks confident. But that's the thing, not everyone is that confident, okay? She has problems as well, and she don't feel confident all the time. Despite she spread that body positivity, she don't feel that positive all the time, okay? Everyone has problems. Even if you are skinny, even if you are just normal, even if you look nice, you don't have confidence all the time, okay? That's a thing that you have to keep in mind, because this kind of like, whatever the message you want to give to someone, that doesn't mean that you do it that all the time. That's why it's said, do what I say, not what I do, okay? Because you're having advice to do better, not to do the same mistakes that I did, for example, okay? So by this, when she's starting, she's not promoting, okay, the diets and everything, but she's trying to do something better for herself. She was able to fix her digestion problems because she always had this kind of gastric problems, and she mentioned other things as well. After all of this fuss, basically she did a video where she just shortly says, I mean, it was longer than this, but presumably she just want to send this message, which is, I'll just read it for you. I feel amazing, and it's great to just reset your stomach, especially when you deal with gastrointestinal issues like I do. But I think I look great too. That's what she said. And she said as well, every big girl should do whatever the F they want with their bodies. So, I mean, everyone simply should do whatever they want to with their bodies, because everyone has different goals, and everyone needs to look in different ways as well because of their body compositions, the genetics, everything. So everyone have different needs as well. The issue is, like, when people have unrealistic goals to the body they have, okay? Because not everyone can be like someone else, because we have different genetics, okay? So that's something that you should keep in mind as well. But the thing is, the fans get so kind of offended because they get to rely on her and keep their hopes up. And when the person stopped doing it, what they were trying to ignore to feel okay with them, it's like they are trying to feel kind of negative about it, because I was relying in you, okay? It's like they believe in her because they, for example, if you are overweight and you want to be a singer, you probably feel shyer even if you sing very well, okay? And she crossed that boundary, and people starting like having hopes and try to feel the same too, they are able to. And when she tried to lose weight, people try to bring all the negative things, and they'll think like, oh, I can't rely on her anymore. Happens exactly the same thing with Adele. People felt offended, but it's like, if you care about your health, you go to a specialist, and he says you need to lose weight or fix this, you have high blood pressure, something else. If you care about yourself, you will do it, okay? It's not just you're going to ignore it and pretend you're happy with it, because if you can live longer, you definitely will do it, okay? All right, longer and with quality, of course, not just live longer and you're just getting old and you're not able to do anything. Anyone wants that, okay? Even months before, she had like a picture on Instagram where she is working out basically, and she got positive criticism like to lose the weight, etc. At the same time, she got a very vast number of negative comments as well, okay? Not just because people are haters, but they feel you are not doing what I want you to do, basically being fat in order I feel okay to myself and I can rely on you. That's what happened. People rely on someone else to feel better with themselves. Think it's just okay, and then I can ignore this because this person did it as well. It's not she did it, but she looks like, okay? It's the different thing, because there's the personal life and there's the professional life that she tried to send the message that she wants to you as a fan. And then you have to keep in mind that she's trying to lift you up, of course, to feel better, feel confident, because she did it what she wanted, even being overweight and being criticized all the time. But she will have her downsides as well. So she will feel depression, she will feel unconfident, she sometimes will feel sad for no reason, and that's what happened to you as well. And many people, doesn't matter if you look good, if you are overweight, if you are skinny, even if you are confident, there's times you are not confident and you feel some motivation, because motivation is one thing that come and go all the time. So you have to be dedicated to be able to keep that motivation, or even if you don't have the motivation, you have a goal so that you can have focus on it, okay? So this is not a video to criticize, it's like to support the person because she's doing well for herself, and you should do the same. Don't go criticize someone just because that person is trying to fix a problem that she has, okay? So the thing is, like, you have to understand, like she's doing for herself, you should be supported and do it for yourself as well. It's not just about like she's doing that you try to ignore, but if you ignore the problem gets worse and create another issues, because one bad thing never comes alone. That's something you have to keep in mind, because if you're starting to get overweight, with time you get high cholesterol, you get high blood pressure, and there's other things that come along with one problem. So that's something you have to keep in mind. And she's young, and she probably start thinking a bit more about it to try avoid it to get worse in the process. You can be positive even if you are overweight or whatsoever, but love yourself. That doesn't mean you should not care about yourself, okay? Self-caring, it's really like not just about loving how you look, but you should think a bit more about what you really need to do to be better, okay, even in terms of health, okay? So that's the thing you should take from this video. It's not to criticize anything. I hope you take it as a positive thing. I hope you enjoy it. This is not usually the content that I will do, but I think when I saw this, I felt like it's quite a nonsense, and you should be a supporter, not a hater. And understand you should do the same as well for yourself if you are facing some health problems, okay? So I hope you enjoy it. Like this video, leave a comment below and share it if you want. Subscribe for more. If you want coaching, you can book a free call in my website. You can join to my Discord group, and if you want to support my videos, you can buy me a coffee. In this case, I could buy me a smoothie because I don't drink coffee as well. But just take it as it will, and I hope to see you in the next one.